try. I'm glad that was the end-all be-all. In the zombie apocalypse, things are completely different, and I don't think you could have rehabilitated her. I don't think you... I mean, what were you going to do? You're going to chop her arms off and her jaw and carry her around like Michonne does?
I think she should have been alone.
I know it sounds horrible,
like she should have been left alone.
I don't think anyone really understood. It wasn't... Because we got a lot of answers on the show tonight.
Yeah.
Like, people this whole season, who's been feeding the rats? Now we know. Now we know it was Lizzie. You know, with the rabbits, we started to piece everything together.
And that rabbit thing was kind of weird.
Well, yeah, exactly. So it wasn't... We really got a lot of answers tonight.
And no one saw her almost suffocate Judith either. I realized that when I watched again too. I thought that Mika might have turned around and saw that, so no one really knew.
There was no question that the baby was in grave danger if they either didn't leave her or if something else happened. But what, you know, do you think it would have been more inhumane to just leave her on the farm by herself and take off and be like, well, we can't do this?
No, and there's something really interesting I wanted to point out about having to do what Carol having to do that with Lizzie. At the end, or when they're walking from the forest into the grove with Mika and Carol, and Carol says things don't just work out, and Mika turns and says, my mom always used to say things turn out the way they're supposed to. And then that's the last thing that Carol says to Lizzie. Things always turn out the way they're supposed to. And that was coming